Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel which is Explore Yourselves, Banking and General Knowledge etc. Please subscribe to the channel and also please do like and share and leave your suggestions in the comment section. The events of 1st October 2024 are follows. Bengali date 14 Ashwin 1431. As per Benivadopsil Ponjika, today's Tithi is Krishna Chaturdashi and up to 2106 hours and after that Amavasya. Today's Nakshatra is Purva Phalguni Nakshatra and up to 1015 hours and after that Uttar Phalguni Nakshatra. Today is 275th day of the year. There are then 91 days left in 2024. Today is 40th Tuesday of 2024. Today is International Day of Older Persons. The International Day of Older Persons is observed annually on October 1st. Established by the United Nations General Assembly in 1990, the day aims to recognize the contributions of older people to society and raise awareness of the challenges they face, including age discrimination and issues related to healthcare, social security, and the promotion of dignity in aging. Each year, a specific theme is chosen to highlight particular aspects of aging or concerns of older populations. The observance encourages individuals, organizations, and governments to reflect on how to improve the well-being of older persons and ensure their rights and dignity are upheld. Today is International Coffee Day. International Coffee Day, 1st October, is an occasion that is used to promote and celebrate coffee as a beverage, with events now occurring in places around the world. The first official date was 3rd October 2015, as agreed by then International Coffee Organization, and was launched in Milan. This day is also used to promote fair trade coffee and to raise awareness for the plight of the coffee growers. On this day, many businesses offer free or discounted cups of coffee. Some businesses share coupons and special deals with their loyal followers via social networking. Some greeting card companies sell International Coffee Day greeting cards as well as free e-cards. Many countries around the world celebrate their own national coffee days at various dates throughout the year. In March 2014, the member states of the ICO International Coffee Organization agreed to organize International Coffee Day on 1st October to create a single day of celebration for coffee lovers around the world. Today is World Vegetarian Day. World Vegetarian Day is observed annually around the planet on October 1st. It is a day of celebration established by the North American Vegetarian Society in 1977 and endorsed by the International Vegetarian Union in 1978. To promote the joy, compassion, and life-enhancing possibilities of vegetarianism, it brings awareness to the ethical, environmental, health, and humanitarian benefits of a vegetarian lifestyle. World Vegetarian Day initiates the month of October as Vegetarian Awareness Month, which ends with November 1, World Vegan Day, as the end of that month of celebration. Vegetarian Awareness Month has been known variously as Reverence for Life Month, Month of Vegetarian Food, and more. Today is International Music Day. International Music Day is observed on October 1, a date established by UNESCO in 1975 to celebrate the diverse expressions and global significance of music. This day pays tribute to musicians and the various musical styles that people of all backgrounds enjoy and share, bringing them together through a shared sentiments. Today is National Voluntary Blood Donation Day. National Voluntary Blood Donation Day is celebrated in India on October 1st every year. This day was first celebrated in 1975 by the Indian Society of Blood Transfusion and Immunohematology. The day's purpose is to highlight the importance of blood and the need for voluntary blood donation. World Blood Donor Day is celebrated on June 14th every year by countries around the world. The day's purpose is to raise awareness of the need for safe blood and blood products, thank voluntary blood donors for their life-saving gifts, recognize the selfless individuals who donate their blood for people unknown to them. The theme for World Blood Donor Day 2024 is 20 years of celebrating giving thank you blood donors. Today, People's Republic of China established. In Beijing, with most of the Chinese mainland held by the Communist People's Liberation Army, its dynamic leader Mao Zedong proclaimed the establishment of the People's Republic of China on this day in 1949. Today is death anniversary of Miss Annie Besant. 1st October 1847 to 20th September 1933. Miss Annie Besant, an eminent social activist, writer, and freedom fighter with deep affection for the soil of India. Annie Besant had created the image of Iron Lady by strongly protesting injustice on several occasions. Annie Besant was very much attracted to Indian philosophy and Hinduism and came to India to spread theosophy. She had a wonderful love and affection for India, and the respect given to him by the people of India was also visible. Annie Besant, who calls India her home, studied religions around the world deeply to awaken the spiritual and politically sleepy India. Annie was born on 1st October 1847 in London, England. Today is birth anniversary of Sir Neelratan Sirkar, 1st October 1861 to 18th May 1943. Sir Neelratan Sirkar was an Indian medical doctor, educationist, philanthropist, and Swadeshi entrepreneur. He was awarded honorary DCL by University of Oxford and LLD by University of Edinburgh. He was a renowned figure in promoting science and technology education in contemporary India. Today is birth anniversary of Dr. Govindappa Venkatasamy, 1st October 1918 to 7th July 2006. Dr. Govindappa Venkatasamy, also known as Dr. G. Venkatasamy or Dr. V, was an Indian ophthalmologist and the founder of Aravind Eye Hospitals, a renowned institution known for providing high-quality eye care, particularly to those who cannot afford it. Born on October 1, 1918 in Tamil Nadu, India, Dr. Venkatasamy was inspired by the widespread issue of blindness and dedicated his life to eradicating needless blindness. He is especially recognized for his pioneering efforts in large-scale cataract surgery and for developing a sustainable business model for healthcare. Aravind Eye Hospitals operate under a unique system where paying patients help subsidize the cost for those who cannot afford care, while maintaining the same level of treatment for all. His approach combined the efficiency of a corporate model with the compassion of non-profit care, helping millions of people regain their eyesight. Despite suffering from severe rheumatoid arthritis that left his hands deformed, Dr. Venkatasamy performed thousands of surgeries in his career. His work and vision have made a lasting impact on global health and vision care. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Shivaji Ganesan, 1st October 1928 to 21st July 2001. Shivaji Ganesan, born as Villupuram Chinnaya Manrayar Ganesamurthy on October 1, 1928, was a legendary Indian actor and one of the most iconic figures in Tamil cinema. Renowned for his versatility and powerful performances, he earned the nickname Shivaji after portraying the Maratha king Chhatrapati Shivaji in a stage play. His acting career spanned over 5 decades, during which he starred in more than 300 films in Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, and Hindi. Today is birth anniversary of Sir Subbiyar Subramania Iyer, 1st October 1842 to 5th December 1924. Sir Subbiyar Subramania Iyer, KCIE, was an Indian lawyer, jurist, and freedom fighter who, along with Annie Besant, founded the Home Rule movement. He was popularly known as the Grand Old Man of South India. On completion of his schooling in Madurai, Subramania Iyer qualified as a lawyer and went on to practice as a lawyer in Madurai and Madras. Before being appointed a judge of the Madras High Court in 1891, he also served as the first Indian Chief Justice of Madras High Court before retiring in 1907. 1890, Yosemite National Park established. Yosemite National Park was designated by an Act of Congress on October 1, 1890, making it the third national park in the United States after Yellowstone 1872 and Sequoia 1890. Friday, October 1, 2010 marks the 120th birthday of the park. 1946, Trial of the Major War Criminals end. The trial of the major war criminals, part of the Nuremberg trials, ended with sentences being passed against several key members of the Nazi Party. 1949, People's Republic of China is established. On October 1, 1949, Chinese Communist leader Mao Zedong declared the creation of the People's Republic of China (PRC). 1953, the Indian state of Andhra Pradesh partitioned from Madras. On 1st October 1953, Telugu-speaking areas were separated from the composite Madras Presidency and a new Andhra state was formed. The Telangana portion was added to the Andhra, and on November 1, 1956, by State Reorganization Act 1956, it became a full-fledged state, Andhra Pradesh. 1957, Thalidomide launched. Thalidomide, an anti-nausea drug and sleep aid, was launched. For about 5 years, it was commonly prescribed to pregnant women as a drug to deal with morning sickness. It was finally withdrawn from the market after it was determined that it causes birth defects. 1961, Formation of Federal Republic of Cameroon. British Cameroon or Southern Cameroon joined the Republic of Cameroon to form the Federal Republic of Cameroon. 1977, soccer star Pele plays farewell game. Pele finished his official playing career on 28 August 1977 by leading the New York Cosmos to their second Soccer Bowl title with 2-1 win over the Seattle Sounders at the Civic Stadium in Portland, Oregon. On 1st October 1977, Pele closed out his career in an exhibition match between the Cosmos and Santos. 1991, Siege of Dubrovnik. The siege of Dubrovnik began during the Croatian War of Independence. On this day, the Yugoslav People's Army started its offensive on Dubrovnik. 2017, Las Vegas shooting kills 58. On October 1, 2017, a gunman opened fire from a room at the Mandalay Bay Casino Hotel in Las Vegas on a crowd of 2,000 country music fans at a concert below, leaving 58 people dead and more than 800 injured in the deadliest mass shooting in modern US history. The gunman, 64-year-old Stephen Craig Paddock, killed himself before officers arrived. Today's, that is 1st October, highlight in history. 1730, Ahmed III is forced to abdicate as the Ottoman Sultan. 1779, the city of Tampere, Finland, belonging to Sweden at this time, is founded by King Gustav III of Sweden. 1787, Russians under Alexander Suvorov defeat the Turks at Kinburn. 1791, first session of the French Legislative Assembly. 1795, more than a year after the Battle of Spiermont, the Austrian Netherlands, present-day Belgium, are officially annexed by revolutionary France. 1800, via the Third Treaty of San Ildefonso, Spain ceded Louisiana to France, which would sell the land to the United States 30 months later. 1814, The Congress of Vienna opens with the intention of redrawing Europe's political map after the defeat of Napoleon in the previous spring. 1827 Russo-Persian War. The Russian army under Ivan Paskevich storms Yerevan, ending a millennium of Muslim domination of Armenia. 1829 The South African College is founded in Cape Town, later separating into the University of Cape Town and the South African College Schools. 1832 Texian political delegates convene at San Felipe de Austin to petition for changes in the governance of Mexican Texas. 1861 Mrs. Beaton's book of household management is published, going on to sell 60,000 copies in its first year and remaining in print until the present day. 1887 Balochistan is conquered by the British Empire. 1890 Yosemite National Park is established by the US Congress. 1891 Stanford University opens its doors in California, United States. 1898 The Vienna University of Economics and Business Administration is founded under the name KUK Export Academy. 1903 Baseball. The Boston Americans play the Pittsburgh Pirates in the first game of the modern World Series. 1908 Ford Model T automobiles are offered for sale at a price of US $825. 1910 A large bomb destroys the Los Angeles Times building, killing 21. 1918 World War I. The Egyptian Expeditionary Force captures Damascus. 1918 Sayyid Abdullah becomes the last Khan of Khiva. 1923 The 1923 Imperial Conference opened in London. 1923 Georges Carpentier knocked out former British heavyweight champion Joe Beckett a mere 20 seconds into the first round of their boxing match at Olympia in London. 1928 The Soviet Union introduces its first 5-year plan. 1928 Newark Liberty International Airport opens, becoming the first airport in the New York City metro area. 1931 The George Washington Bridge in the United States is opened, linking New Jersey and Newark. 1931 Clara Campoamor persuades the Constituent Courts to enfranchise women in Spain's new constitution. 1936 Spanish Civil War. Francisco Franco is named head of the nationalist government of Spain. 1936 The Spanish Civil War. The Central Committee of Anti-Fascist Militares of Catalonia dissolves itself, handing control of Catalan defense militias over to the Generalitat. 1938 Pursuant to the Munich Agreement signed by the day before, Nazi Germany begins the military occupation and annexation of Czechoslovakia's Sudetenland. 1939 World War II. After 1 month siege, German troops occupy Warsaw. 1940 The Pennsylvania Turnpike, often considered the first superhighway in the United States, opens to traffic. 1942 World War II. USS Grouper torpedoes Lisbon, Maru, not knowing that she is carrying British prisoners of war from Hong Kong. 1943 World War II. After the 4 days of Naples, Allied troops entered the city. 1946 Nazi leaders are sentenced at the Nuremberg trials. 1946 The Daegu October incident occurs in Allied occupied Korea. 1947 The North American F-86 Sabre flies for the first time. 1949 The People's Republic of China is established. 1953 Andhra state is formed, consisting of a Telugu-speaking area carved out of India's Madras state. 1953 A United States-South Korea Mutual Defense Treaty is concluded in Washington, D.C. 1955 The situation comedy The Honeymooners, starring Jackie Gleason, Art Carney, Audrey Meadows and Joyce Radolph, premiered on CBS TV. 1955, the Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region is established. 1957, the motto "In God We Trust" first appears in US paper currency. 1958, the National Advisory Committee for Aeronautics is replaced by NASA. 1960, Nigeria gains independence from the United Kingdom. 1961, the United States Defense Intelligence Agency is formed, becoming the country's first centralized military intelligence organization. 1961, East and West Cameroon merged to form the Federal Republic of Cameroon. 1961, the CTV television network, Canada's first private television network, is launched. 1962, James Meredith enters the University of Mississippi, defying racial segregation rules. 1963, on its third anniversary as an independent nation, Nigeria became a republic. 1964, the free speech movement is launched on the campus of the University of California, Berkeley. 1964, Japanese Shinkansen bullet trains begin high-speed rail service from Tokyo to Osaka. 1966, West Coast Airlines Flight 956 crashes with no survivors in Oregon. This accident marks the first loss of a DC-9. 1968, Guyana nationalizes the British Guiana Broadcasting Service, which would eventually become part of the National Communications Network Guyana. 1969, Concorde breaks the sound barrier for the first time. 1971, Walt Disney World opens near Orlando, Florida. 1971, the first practical CT scanner is used to diagnose a patient. 1975, Muhammad Ali defeats Joe Frazier in a boxing match in Manila, Philippines. 1978, Tuvalu gains independence from the United Kingdom. 1979, Pope John Paul II begins his first pastoral visit to the United States. 1979, the MTR Hong Kong's rapid transit railway system opens. 1982, Helmut Kohl replaces Helmut Schmidt as Chancellor of Germany through a constructive vote of no confidence. 1982, Epcot, experimental prototype community of tomorrow, opens at Walt Disney World in Florida. 1982, Sony and Philips launch the compact disc in Japan. On the same day, Sony releases the model CDP-101 compact disc player, the first player of its kind. 1985, Israel-Palestinian conflict. Israel attacks the Palestinian Liberation Organization's Tunisia headquarters during Operation Wooden Leg. 1987, the 5.9 megawatt Whittier Narrows earthquake shakes the San Gabriel Valley with a Mercalli intensity of 8 severe, killing 8 and injuring 200. 1989, Denmark introduces the world's first legal same-sex registered partnerships. 1991, Croatian War of Independence. The siege of Dubrovnik begins. 1994, Palau enters a compact of free association with the United States. 2000, Israel-Palestinian conflict. Palestinians protest the murder of 12-year-old Muhammad al-Dura by Israeli police in northern Israel, beginning the October 2000 events. 2001, militants attack the state legislature building in Kashmir, killing 38. 2001, 3G wireless technology first becomes available when it is adopted by Japanese telecommunications company NTT Docomo. 2003, the popular and controversial English language image board 4chan is launched. 2009, the Supreme Court of the United Kingdom takes over the judicial functions of the House of Lords. 2012, a ferry collision off the coast of Hong Kong kills 38 people and injures 102 others. 2014, a series of explosions at the gunpowder plant in Bulgaria completely destroys the factory, killing 15 people. 2014, a double bombing of an elementary school in Homs, Syria kills over 50 people. 2015, a gunman kills 9 people at a community college in Oregon. 2015, heavy rains trigger a major landslide in Guatemala, killing 280 people. 2015, the American cargo vessel SSEL Faro sinks with all of its 33 crew after steaming into the eye wall of Hurricane Joaquin. 2016, the leader of the Spanish Socialist Worker Party, Pedro Sanchez, resigns. He would return to the position a year later. 2017, an independence referendum, later declared illegal by the Constitutional Court of Spain, takes place in Catalonia. 2017, 58 people were killed and 869 others injured in a mass shooting at a country music festival at the Las Vegas Strip in the United States. The gunman, Stephen Paddock, later commits suicide. 2018, the International Court of Justice rules that Chile is not obliged to negotiate access to the Pacific Ocean with Bolivia. 2019, Kuopio school stabbing. One dies and 10 are injured when Joel Marin, armed with a sabre, attacks a school class at Savo Vocational College in Kuopio, Finland. 2021, the 2020 World Expo in Dubai begins. Its opening was originally scheduled for 20th October 2020 but was delayed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. 2022, 135 were killed in human crash following a football match at Kanjuruhan Stadium in East Java, Indonesia. Thank you very much for your patience.